So this perfect timing, realest ever do it out here. Vaughn the Visionary with our special guest out here, Savion.
Savion Rose. Big Rose.
Playboy Save.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Appreciate having you, first and foremost. This is family, family first.
Family first.
For sure.
How you living, bro? What you been up to, man?
Man, it's been a crazy year, bro.
How has it, can you get, all right, so we damn near December, this is the last day of November. Can you sum up your year in 3 words?
Crazy as shit, man. Crazy as shit. I've honestly lived like 2 or 3 lives throughout the whole course of this year.
Tell us about that.
All right, so boom. I'm gonna take it like, stretch by stretch.
Yeah,
so
let's
like,
hit the season.
Let's hit the season. All right, so
winter beginning, January. It's cold outside.
January. Nah, I'm gonna take it to when I first got to Florida, because that's where everything get crazy. So boom.
Shout out to your independence too. My man is fully independent.
Fully independent.
If you understand your early 20s, that's one of the best things you could do, is be fully independent. My man got the fuck out of his hometown.
Grown ass man. You know the vibes. But so I went to Punta Cana with my family on the resort, like we was just talking about. So I go there, we having a good time. Mind you, while all this is going on, before we left the Punta Cana, I had just quit my job working security at Bowie State. Fuck Bowie State. And then I stopped working at Zara too. Fuck Zara.
Fuck Zara for sure.
Fuck Zara. But I just quit both of my jobs, trying to pursue my career with, day trading and stuff. Broke the news to my folks that I'm not going back to school. They over here, back and forth. But the trip to Punta Cana already paid for. So we hit Punta Cana, and we having a good time. We there for about a week or so. I come back 2 weeks later. It's my homeboy birthday in Florida. He my old college roommate. So I go visit him. We get down there, we having a good time. I go to Universal Studios, and I'm texting my mom. I'm like, look, this is the time I'm getting back so she could pick me up from the airport. She told me for what? I'm like, what you mean for what?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
But finish telling the story.
She said, for what? I'm like, what you mean for what? She was like, nah, you staying down there. You want to move down there so bad. You staying down there. I said, I called my dad. I'm like, yo, what's going on with mom? I'm oblivious to what's going on. I call my dad. He don't know nothing either. He's like, shit, I don't know what you do. I'm like, yo, I don't know what I did. I ain't do nothing yet. He was like, well, shit, you done did something. You need to figure it out. He was like, what'd she say? I'm like, she told me to stay in Florida. She don't want me to come back. He's like, oh, shit, well.
Might as well stay in Florida.
Might as well, It's nice out there. Weather good. All right, I'm gonna call you later. I'm about to go eat. What, nigga? What do you mean by that?
This is a real nasty.
Like, yo, what do you mean?
Ready to go figure it out, son?
All right, so you got thrown out.
He like, that's what wifey said.
Mom threw you out the whip. Threw you out the crib.
Threw me off the porch.
Fed to the wolves.
Fed to the wolves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you on your own.
Yeah, I'm on my own. No job, no nothing. So all I got is me and my stocks for right now, So I'm going through my stock journey, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting some money here, getting some money there from the stocks, just enough to get by. For 2 months, I was sleeping on my homeboy couch, my homegirl Jade couch. Shout out to Jade.
Shout out Jade, we appreciate you. Kept our brother safe.
Oh God, shout out the game real quick. Mike, Jade, Alyssa, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Buster Boys real quick.
One of y'all. You think I'm playing?
Oh God. But
it's love though.
They, I was basically homeless for 2 months, surviving on French fries and free burritos that Jay brought from her job for me.
Where Jay work at?
Jay worked at this taco spot.
Shout out to taco spot, man. We fuck with them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they looked out for me, and Mike hooked me up with this little job at Cookie Munchers. Fuck Cookie Munchers. On God.
Cookie Munchers.
Yeah, so I was working there for a little bit. I didn't get paid my whole first month there
What does that mean?
because they fucked up my payroll. The general manager fucked up my payroll because I just walked in and started working because everybody that was in there I knew, so they over here just already. Shorty
You
never
work here?
Yeah, like, oh yeah, you work here now. Shorty never put in my paperwork, so I'm
Working for free.
I'm waiting. They like, we'll get you right next week. We'll get you right next week. After the fourth week, I'm like, I gave them some slack. The first week, I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't come in on a pay period.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, I'm like, okay, maybe they just working shit out. That fourth week, the start of the fourth week, I'm like, where's my check? I got bills to pay. I got shit that I'm trying to do. I told them what days I worked. They went through the system, told me how many days I worked. I'm getting Florida minimum wage, like $10.
Damn.
They hand me a check for $638
In a month.
and for a month.
And Maryland, bro, that shit like you was a slave.
Yo, it was crazy.
A whole month.
A whole month. So, I'm still doing my stock stuff. I put half of that into the market, clicked and got enough to put in some money for me and my homeboy to move in on a 2-bed, 2-bath. So I came back Thanksgiving. My mother over here is like, you like Florida, da, trying to be all petty. I'm like, yeah, I like Florida. I'm moving into my apartment in 2 weeks. And she over here is, crying and stuff. I'm like,
Too late for all that.
yeah. Save your tears, bro. I don't need
You
it.
already told me I gotta go.
Yeah, but it's still all love, though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need that little push.
That tough love.
That tough love just.
He was like, "Are you not going to school? Figure it out."
No, yeah, but moved into my first jump. That shit was. I was in the middle of the hood, like how on God, like Bush is like the middle of the hood, like how you see on TikTok and shit, like TikToks and memes about how like bad Southeast is, or like you hear gunshots. They was making memes about the gas station I used to walk to get food. Yeah.
Don't you walk to?
Yeah, like there would be.
So you was in the known spots.
Yeah, I was in the known hood, like
What was the name of the
trenches.
city?
It's northern Tampa, like right off of Bush.
Hey, look, if you out North Tampa, bro.
Bush, if you out on Bush, yo, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for
We're
you.
gonna make it out. We all gonna make it on God.
On
My
God.
brother had to make it out of Bush.
Yeah, that's vicious.
Yeah, so I'm working at the cookie spot, and I'm trying to get a promotion. I'm tired of this little, measly $10 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I want me a promotion or something. I've been working here for like a couple of months. I need me some actual bread. I got rent to pay. I got rent, electric, all of that shit. And she's like, okay, I got you. We're going to go through the whole process and this and that and the third. I'm like, okay, cool. Like 2 weeks later, I walk in. This guy we know, he was backed up the whole day. He was like, my bad, we backed up, guys. The owner was in here earlier, but she couldn't really help me for real because she was doing interviews. I'm like, interviews? I'm like, interviews for what position? The same exact position that I'm sitting here asking her for? Because there can only be one. The same exact position I'm asking for, she doing interviews for. So I'm like, I call her right then and there. I'm like, yo, we still on track to, go through with this whole process of putting me on. She over here, yeah, da 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 da. I'm like, all right, sounds good. 2 days later, somebody else starts working. A new person start working there. I'm like, oh shit, da 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 da. I come out the gate. How much you get paid and what's your position? She's like, oh yeah, I'm the new, supervisor. I'm getting $13 an hour. $13 an hour to me was bomb. That was beautiful. I was like, what?
That's $300.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
Every
that's
day,
the promotion, man.
every hour.
Oh God. I'm over here busting my ass from 7 to 3 o'clock in the morning. That was my hours. 7 o'clock p.m. to 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Because the dough got approved and shit.
It's a late night cookie spot. It's like Insomnia Cookie. And it's right across the street from like USF.
Damn. Oh, That's why college
They be
kids.
bumping.
College
I know that shit
kids
be
bumping
bumping.
on God. So the next day I was supposed to come in, I didn't show up at all. I'm texting her like I'm about to come in. I'm like, yeah, I'm on the way. You know, I'm just I had
She waiting on
traffic.
you,
She
yeah.
waiting on me. Fuck no, I'm in Orlando. You know, watching a basketball game and shit, having a drunk and shit, having a bomb ass time.
God,
So
fucked up.
it had me fucked up. And mind you, while all of this is happening, in my crib, I don't have a bed. My dad was nice enough to give me a bed frame, but I didn't want to tell him I ain't have no bed.
Oh.
So I'm sleeping next to my bed frame with this blanket that I done finessed from Walmart.
Shout out for Walmart. Actually.
It's on God. That I
Shout out Walmart, y'all the spot.
y'all the lick.
Oh yeah, we appreciate Walmart. Thank you for everything that you do, just in case y'all.
Y'all be helping somebody that really needs it.
So, you know what I'm saying? I was just down bad. So, and I'm still got to pay bills. So I'm waking up the next day like, you know, the stock stuff not moving as fast as I needed to. I need to go get some bread. I need to go do something. So I go on Indeed. I'm looking through Indeed. I get one click because I don't have a resume.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got no resume for real. So I got one person that responded to me, downtown Tampa. I go down to downtown Tampa. He give me the interview and stuff. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I was under the impression that, you know, it's like those phone people that be at Walmart. You know how they be set up at stands and stuff?
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like that.
Like
But
sales.
yeah. It was a sales job. But it was with tablets. And like, it was for $20 tablets, right? That was the special. $20 tablets. And if you had like, you only qualified if you had EBT, you know, veterans assistance, low income type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, the way he's explaining it to me, he's like, you know, we just set up in front of Walmarts and stuff in low income areas. And, you know, they line up, come get their stuff. You get paid. We split up the difference between everybody that's there, and you make your bread. He's showing me videos, all of this. I'm like, okay, I'm down bad. I'm like, so when can I start? Son, basically, it's nothing like I'm basically a door-to-door salesman in the hood selling $20 tablets to niggas that got EBT.
That's some vicious shit. That's where it's a movie
Outside
shit.
of Walmart.
Not even outside of Walmart. We're in neighborhoods.
Hold on.
We in a
door to door.
door to door.
You know, they got the same joint. They got
Like-
windows, they got blinds.
I'm not opening.
They
the
be
door.
doing like we do.
Yo,
home
I'm over here
improvement.
at niggas' doors like,
Yeah.
hi, do you have EBT? Do you have Medicaid?
Them
Do you
niggas-
have, yes,
You had to
bruh.
go down the list see if they qualified.
Yes,
Are
bro.
you interested in $20 tablet?
Half of them didn't even speak English, bro. I'm over here using what little Spanish I know. Tú tienes EBT, tú tienes Medicaid, social. Yo, half of them
working it, bro. He be speaking Spanish.
Yo,
and he speaks
half of-
Spanish like that.
Half of them didn't even have socials. I'm like, yo, what's your TIN number? I'm over here selling these tablets because I got to pay my rent.
Yeah.
I got to pay my bills. Yo, it was a couple of moments of time where lights cut off, Wi-Fi cut off. You know what I'm saying? Like, just straight
Essentials.
my essentials, bro. Like, and when in this complex, when the lights cut off, the water cut off. Nothing, bro.
So you was
So I'm over here
Ass out.
hustling for these tablets. I'm over here pumping out these tablets. Mind you, I'm making like barely 200 a week.
Damn.
but
Each
it's better than
tablet,
cookies.
bruh,
Barely.
barely. You know what I'm saying? I just don't tolerate disrespect.
Real shit.
I feel like she was disrespecting me in my face, and I'm like, I'm not gonna tolerate disrespect.
And I feel like employers do that all the time.
All the
right?
time.
Because it's never a type of time where you're gonna get the recognition you actually deserve at a
Yeah.
job like this.
Literally.
They all be playing in your face. Like, it really don't make sense for real. For real. You already got somebody's asked for a raise. Give them 13. Give them person coming in the lowest joint.
Exactly. But nah, they don't fuck with it.
Oh God.
But back to the salesman.
So
How you hustling?
So I'm over here hustling, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking rough. And my manager, he a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he was bisexual. Cause every time I would walk in there, he would start flirting with me. And I'm like,
They just had the Cookie Munchers?
no,
Is
that's
that
the
the
salesman job.
Oh,
Because we basically we had tablets on consignment. So these are basically his tablets.
Mm-hmm.
We go out, we sell them.
You the middleman, pretty much.
We the middleman, and he making commission off of how much we sell.
And y'all get commission how much y'all sell too.
Exactly, but he get more commission than us, type shit.
So this nigga got a pallet of tablets, and then found out it's a loophole if he's selling to EBT people.
That's the only way you can get them. That's the only way you can get these tablets. So I'm over here making $200 off of these tablets. Mind you, these tablets are like fucking $20 a pop. So I'm busting my ass. I'm knocking on
to
at
get
least
commission.
To get commission.
That means to get $200 out of there, you have to sell at least a rack worth of tablets.
Damn near, bro. It was.
And these
like,
are $20 tablets. So
throughout a week, bro. I'm working. Mind you, when I got down to Florida, I didn't have a car. To get the tablets, I had to go to downtown Tampa. Downtown Tampa was 20 minutes from my house by car.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get on the bus at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Not even 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning to take 2 buses to get to downtown Tampa. From downtown Tampa, then we would go out into the field from like 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. In the hood? In the trenches, bro. I had to I sold a tablet to a nigga that was selling crack actively. Like he just finished making a serve, and I'm in his face like, bro, you got EBT, I got a tablet for you. Word to my mother. Bro. Word to my
You got food stamps, I got you, bro. You
got food stamps, I got you, and I'm over here selling these jumps.
You just gotta sign up.
Yo, I used to love the Spanish neighborhoods because I found a loophole where you could get it. Most of them be having 2 middle names. Mm-hmm. You can't get 2, but if you got a different name, use 1 middle name or 1 last name, you could get 2 with the
Same 20.
Yeah.
So $40, I got you.
$40, I got.
Slide me this Philly, and I'm.
Oh God, slide me 50. I got 2 tablets for you right here. I'll make it work. I was doing everything in my power to,
and I was walking discounts, on sale, real sales.
Yo, before I even figured out how to use the bus, before I figured out how to use the bus system.
I'm gonna let you finish, bro. But shout out to you for this, like. A lot of niggas get pushed out the nest, but like we're listening to a story of how
my man made it work.
You gotta make it work first and foremost. But we talk about resiliency and just like building that mindset a lot.
Yeah, like, my man, he not gonna fail.
Active.
That's what I'm saying.
Active.
He got rent to pay.
We got rent to pay type shit.
We got rent to pay, and my homeboy, he's still working at the cookie spot, so he's not making enough to, cover my half. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put that on him. He got his own shit to deal with, and. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I had to do. But before I could figure out the bus route, so downtown Tampa was 20 minutes from my house, right? Mm-hmm. And then the field where we, usually post up at was about 15, right? So I'm like, look, downtown Tampa this early is like, I can't make it down there. In time, but I can meet you in the field if you bring me my tablets because I worked with somebody else.
Yeah.
Son, I had to walk from my house about 15 minutes away on Fletcher. Fletcher was even worse than Bush.
Damn.
It was like, it's like,
on Fletcher.
Yo, Bush is like the trenches. Mm-hmm. Fletcher, Spanish trenches.
Damn.
You don't know. I don't know what y'all saying. I don't know nothing.
You know what's going on for real.
Yo, I don't know what's going on. Spanish trenches. So that walk alone, I had to make that walk like twice. Mm-hmm. That's a 5-hour walk. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to make it to my location by 10 o'clock. I did that twice. Mm. I came back with nothing. I came back with no sales those 2 days.
Okay, so was the effort worth it?
Was the effort worth it? In that time span, yeah.
And what did you learn from that? Because then that 5-hour walk I be going on 5-hour walks, but I go on 5-hour walks.
Like a hike, yeah.
I go like no, but like how I be coming to conclusions and stuff during them walks is like you have nothing but time in your mind, so If you doing 5 hours to go to a grind, what's going through your head in the 5 hours? Bro?
Yo, what was going through my head? I was trying to figure out every which way to get this bread.
Get
man.
this motherfucking money. That's what
I was
going
going to do whatever I had to get this bread.
Whatever you do,
Because
I've had no more too.
Because from this point, from the beginning, when I first got down to Florida, I've done slept on somebody's couch, slept on two people's couches.
Mm-hmm.
I had to sleep outside a couple times in the rain. I had, you know what I'm saying? But the craziest part about it, I was having nothing but fun.
That's
the
It's
crazy.
not about
It
the
was the
money.
craziest part. Like during that time, before I even got my apartment, I was out every night. I was drunk almost every other weekend. I was just having bomb ass memories. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I first got into my apartment, I didn't even move in for real. I couldn't even help move in because I was at work.
Yeah.
I was still working at Cookies.
Mm-hmm.
So I came in, I was just like, I was so excited, you know what I'm saying? Just to sleep on my floor. I was excited.
But it was yours.
And all I had was me and my duffel bag, bro. I had 2 weeks worth of clothes in my duffel bag, and I just kept washing those clothes until I could get back. And mind you, I was still coming back and forth because I was here for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I was here for Thanksgiving while all of this is happening.
Man, we never knew, bro.
Son.
He was with you too, probably.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I know. I see the nigga all the time, for real.
Yeah.
Anytime he came back,
Yo, I'm in
he's
town.
at that party. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm in town, you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
party.
And then what else happened? So I'm working, you know, making my 5-hour walks, riding the bus and shit. And my manager, he flirting with me every day. He seen I ain't got a cut. He throw me $40 to get a cut. You know, yeah. He throw me $40 to get a cut. If I made good sales, he throw me an extra 100. You know what I'm saying? So I'm busting my ass. You know what I'm saying? I took my $40 to get a cut, and I don't know no barbers yet. So I went to this Pakistan dude, and all I did was trim it down. I didn't even touch my lineup, bro, because I'm still a man at heart. You ain't gonna mess up my lineup, bro. I work hard. I work too hard to mess up my lineup.
It's been my whole life.
Yo, he
Y'all
charged
playing with me.
He charged me $10 to get my lineup. I'm like, bet. This other 30, I'm throwing towards the Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi just went out.
Yep.
Take this 30, I'm throwing it towards the Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy. And then one day, I'm just like, no, I'm still on Indeed. When I come home, I'm up late at night. I'm on Indeed. I'm coming back home at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm on Indeed. I'm studying my stocks. While all of this is happening, I'm still on my grind with my stocks. So I get back to one of my homeboys' girlfriend, right? Shout out Jalissa. Even though you be annoying sometimes. But
we appreciate you.
We still appreciate you.
He tried to slick this you, but I ain't gonna let him do that to you, bro. We appreciate you. Like,
Shout out Jay. You know what I'm saying? But her homegirl was working from home for this hospital, putting in insurance. She was like, yo, it's easy, you know, I can recommend you this and that and the third. I'm like, send me the link. I'll do whatever I need to do.
Quick time out. Who doing out Merlin, bro? Hit me. A remote job.
It was chill. She was like, yo, they pay 15 an hour. You know, your hours is you work a regular
7 to 3, 9 to 5 type.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think I work like 8 to 5 or 8 to 6. I'm like, I need it. And she just putting in insurance, answering phone calls. So I'm like, bet, put me on. Mind you, while all of this is happening, I'm still like actively working with
moving these tablets.
So I'm doing my interview while I'm in the backseat of my manager's car. You know, and he's taking us to some location. I'm over here on my interview on my phone with like a fake polo and everything. I'm doing my interview. You know, till I did my second interview. I took off to do my second interview.
Yeah.
I told them I was sick. You know what I'm saying? I do my second interview, boom. They call me while I'm like in the car. I'm like, yeah, this and that, da 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 da. But mind you, he's over here trying trying to sell me on, yo, you sell these amount of tablets, you know, you could be doing this and you don't have to do this and
You ain't even got
he over
work.
here.
The motherfucker who trying to put you in position, the motherfucker who's hustling you because he's getting money off top of whatever you're selling.
Yeah.
He's always gonna be able to tell you that I'm gonna give you a little bit more. You ain't gotta go make no money because you selling good for me. So look, I'm gonna give you
literally. And he over here like, if you do good, you might get my job. And he's over here showing me his bank account.
Multi-level marketing. No.
Yo, straight pyramid scheme when he was explaining it. I was like, yo. And he was showing me almost every time he talking to me, he'll show me his bank account. I'm like, all right, that's all well and good. I don't really care about none of that. That ain't my bank account. So what you showing me for? You know what I'm saying? That ain't doing nothing for me. And he think this is inspiring me. Like, no, bro, you just pissing me off.
Showing me money and you telling me that I'm working for you.
You over here. Yeah, bro, this could be you, but just not today. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you just irritating me, bro. My lights are off right now,
give me
bro.
a year, bro. I got you, bro.
Like, yo, they just put an eviction notice on my door, bro. You're blowing me right now.
Let me my bread. Let me get some of that.
Exactly. Like, come on now.
You just showing me. Let me hold something.
So,
shit.
You know, I hit my phone call. Boom. I'm just. They said they're gonna hit me back in 2 weeks. I hang up the phone. They hitting me up. He's talking to me like, who is that? I'm like, none of your business, bro. What you
get off my dick, bro?
Oh God, get off my phone, bro. Like, come on now. So, I get the job. I start in like 2 weeks. So I'm still working my 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 weeks up until. So like, the last day I came in, we didn't go out to the field because the system was down, right? So he's just in the office talking to us,
What
trying
do you mean? Y'all get paid for that day or something?
basically, if the system down, we can't go out there and sell tablets.
I'm going home.
I'm trying to, but my bus ride don't come for the next hour.
Damn, you gotta listen to niggas.
I gotta listen to him. You know what I'm saying? So he's over there telling us about how to sell stuff and this and that and the third. I'm like,
nobody want to hear this, bro.
Oh God! So I'm like,
don't want to hear that, bro.
And you know, I'm still trying to be respectful and stuff. So I'm letting him know. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I could do this, you know, maybe on the weekends or stuff, but I'm not trying to work here. I'm not going to keep doing this, my career. Bro. And he's like, and I'm telling him, I'm not even telling him that I got another job. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to pursue my stock stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, thinking, you know, he has the mentality of an entrepreneur.
You're an entrepreneur. I understand where I'm coming from as a hustler, bro. I see what you're doing. I'm trying to do like that at least.
Exactly. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to pursue my stock stuff, and I can't do that while I'm here. This job is taking up too much of my time where I could be studying and doing other things. He's like, da 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 da. He's basically calling my aspirations fool, and you know, saying it won't work. I already had to deal with that with my mother, right? Me and her was on bad terms during all of this because she don't understand why I don't go back to school. So I'm just like, man, I'm telling you right now, I'm not working here, bro. He's like, man, you know, I'm just trying to look out for you. Da. I just don't think it's a good idea. I'm like, well, it's a good thing you don't get paid to think, bro. I'm gone, bro. And I left, and I honestly never seen him again.
Man, ain't got shit to say to him.
So then I was working I was chilling with my
hospital.
I was chilling with my hospital job, boy. 9 to 5, lunch breaks, working from home. I'm bullshitting on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Just living a good life, bro. Just chilling. Day by day, getting fat, fat and happy. And then after like a couple of months, I'm just like, mind you, in my whole entire life, I've never worked a job longer than 6 months because I always see the end goal, you know what I'm saying? I always want to do my stocks. Ever since I started it in COVID, every time I took it serious in COVID, I was like, yo, stocks is what's going to help me make it out.
This is where my heart is at.
Yeah, this is my passion. This is where my obsession is. You know what I'm saying? If you obsessed with it, that's where I feel like your passion lies. If you would do two things, if you obsessed with it, and if you would do it for free, that's where your passion lies. So if you're doing anything else outside of that, you're wasting your time.
Literally,
I feel that.
You wasting your time.
Literally, and I feel like, especially at this age, bro, this is We listen to a lot of adults tell us these stories of I got pushed into XYZ and now realized that this is what I actually want to do when I was 30. A lot of people never even took the time to look at themselves and say, maybe I don't want to do this. Your mother don't even recognize why you didn't want to go to school, but she don't understand that, like, you had real aspirations besides the 9 to 5, or besides what we know is comfortable.
Yeah.
It's just out of the norm is uncomfortable.
I feel like you also got to shout out your mother and your family. They just trying to look out for you. They want you to be
stable. They just want me to be stable, but that's all they know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's a generational thing too. Like
your grandmother did that.
My grandmother, you know what I'm saying? She was struggling, barely making it out. My mother, she went from barely making it out to getting comfortable. So all she knows is being comfortable.
And she knows how to make it even
I'm trying to go from comfortable to like independent, freedom, don't have to worry about nothing on my own time. She can't understand where I'm really coming from because she's at a comfortable place.
Yeah, she probably ain't seen nobody in her circle do that.
You know what I'm saying? But she's an entrepreneur, so she understands it similarly, but
it's no way it's that easy.
It's no way it's that easy, especially when it comes to the stock market. I'm literally the only one in my family that knows how to work the stock market besides throwing your money in this and just letting it ride out for 10, 12 years.
There are other ways.
There's other ways to like work the market and stuff, and she just couldn't wrap her head around that.
Can you talk about some of the other ways to work the market? First and foremost, man, thank you for that story.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
That was very inspiring.
Yeah, I need y'all to understand.
Oh, who my man, bro? You could have hit me up, bro. I could have sent you something. I
know you know my pride, bro. Yeah, I got that Puerto Rican pride, bro.
Speaking of Puerto Rican, bro, like,
bro.
And that's something like I was actually talking about that the other night, bro. But
pride. It kind of do keep you going. Like he could have hit one of us up, but he was like in his head, I can't do that. Like, no matter how hard.
Literally, I can't do that.
Because it has to be. I feel like as men, bro, like we gotta just find a way.
Literally, yeah.
I can't ask someone else for help. Like I've been out here every day. Why couldn't I get that?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So that's like
I'm taking. I just don't. It don't feel right to me. I'm taking money out of somebody else's pocket. You know what I'm saying? You could use that for something. Yeah,
there's help in different ways. Yeah, I ain't asking nobody, no grown man for money. I can't.
Literally, you know what I'm saying? But
like you just made me think all the dumbass shit that I did with money.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, I'm not good with money. I'm really not good with money.
That's why you put that shit in the way.
I will spend it, bro, because I know money fake. I will spend it on an experience.
Talk about that shit.
I will spend it on the experience. Like after a while, once I started working my hospital job, I got too comfortable, and I'm like, I seen myself like spend more time at my job and focusing on my job than my stocks and what I really want to do. So I'm like, my homegirl, she hit me up. She was like, yo, she from Atlanta. She's like, yo, I'm going to Atlanta in a couple of days. You trying to ride up there with me? I'm like, I'll let you know. She told me on a Monday. That Thursday, she's like, she going on Friday. That Thursday, I was like, you know what, I'm going. Let's go. I had work the next day. I quit my job and everything. I just went with her, had a bomb-ass time. I came back, they fired me on the spot. They sent me my email while I was out there and everything. But I was it don't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? And this is pretty recent. Like, this was September. This was September. So ever since September, I've been just focusing on my stocks. And since then, I've went to Atlanta twice. Had a bomb-ass time. I love Atlanta.
We're going to go.
I ain't never
trust me. I was just out there this summer, like
I just went to Atlanta. I just got back from Atlanta last month.
Son, I'm telling you.
Last month, I was just there. Let me stop.
Atlanta is a vibe.
I ain't do nothing like that. Yeah, we're going to have to go see these.
Last time I went to Atlanta, I only got 8 hours of sleep out of 3 days. I was out all night. I didn't come back in the house till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you was teased.
I just came back from Dallas. My dad went to
the Cowboys game.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out Pops, bro.
Yeah, shout out Pops, man.
Shout out Pops and them boys.
You know what I'm saying? He had some bomb ass tickets. And, you know, we was just out there chilling. Got him on the Jumbotron, you know what I'm saying?
You got him.
I got him hype on the Jumbotron, and then I done finesse somebody to let us on the field, got us back field passes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Texas was a vibe. Love Texas. About to go back out there. Well, what else have I done? We moved into a new apartment.
I saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah, the new apartment. Oh my God, the new apartment is. I love it. It's exactly what I want. Marble countertops. You know what I'm saying? Nice wood cabinets. Yo, view is crazy. The pool crazy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna edit in a video of my apartment, you know what I'm saying? just for the vibe.
MTV Cribs type.
MTV Cribs,
MTV
you know.
Cribs.
You know, perfect timing cribs.
And
we do tours.
And it's just been ever since
mama house too.
Literally, and I've just been doing it off the stocks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been doing it off the stocks. I had my homeboy come down here. I'm like, yo, even though I'm, you know, going through this and that, I wouldn't trade nothing for the world for it, you know what I'm saying? So he came down there, met my friends, had a good ass time. He's like, yo, you know, you mind if I stay out here for a little bit while I, you know, get my stuff together? I said, yo, you don't have to pay me nothing, bro. Just you getting out of Maryland, bro. You don't gotta pay me nothing. Just get on your feet and rock out. Now he's about to move into his own spot, December 10th. Shout out Rob, bro. You a real nigga, bro.
Shout out Rob.
Yeah, you know, shout out Rob, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But
all right, so this is my question to you, Savion. What is the importance of you got pushed out, but you also had to learn that sometimes you just gotta go jump for yourself.
Yeah.
So when you jump out that nest, what is the importance of making that jump, and what comes from that jump?
I say the importance of, you know what I'm saying, the whole journey, the whole transition, the whole 9 yards. You know, don't get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And if you see an opportunity, no matter if you ready or not, take the opportunity. Cause like every time I tell somebody, yo, come move out to Florida, come get out of Maryland, you know what I'm saying? Cause I love the area, I love the culture. It's just the environment, it just breeds comfortability.
Yeah, we're in a very comfortable spot.
It's kind of like the best spot for black people, bro.
And the problem is, it gives you a false reality of what the world is.
Yeah.
Once you get out of here, it's like a culture shock.
Ain't no place out there like the DMV.
It's a gift and a curse, bro. Cause you know how powerful, you know, your people are, how much they can move, how much they can. What can they do? You know what I'm saying? Every time I go out here, there's always a black business. There's always a black. It's never really, you know. You gotta support our black businesses out here because it's like
majority
of them are black businesses. You know, but I go out to Florida, we're not the majority. I go out I be traveling, we are not the majority at all. And it's like DMV area it's its own bubble.
Saying we got a great spawn.
Yeah.
Literally, if you grew up here, you can make it literally anywhere. You just have to get out of here. You can't put DMV on the map being in the DMV.
Real shit.
That's our biggest problem. Everybody in DMV, stay in the DMV.
Literally, like rappers, singers. There's no reason why I come back a year and a half later and I see the same old heads selling dope on the same corner. Like, you gotta grow.
Even though they getting bread, the niggas out there every day and they selling dope.
It's too self-contained.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they never thought to spread the wings.
And exactly how Savion said, it's because this breeds comfort. Like, you realize got everything, bro. All your people are around you. There's nothing like
literally.
You can't think outside of this, especially if this is all you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
So that jump and that move and like you're talking about how like you have to get comfortable in that uncomfortability, and just describe like how the power in uncertainty. Because you still taking that but it's that you have to. I say like when you do stuff like that, you give it God room to operate.
Yeah, that's you know
that's
tough.
That's when tough. You're taking
that's tough.
That's tough.
Oh, bro, let me write that down, bro. That's hard. I'm stealing that. Oh, you know,
do it, bro.
I'm stealing that
because you got to take that leap of faith to give God room to operate in your life. Because that's when the miracles happen. You telling me that. You just had to make it work, bro.
Literally.
You moving on faith right now.
That's who you believing. That's you and God.
And this we're working out. You see what I'm saying?
Like, literally, when I be explaining my plans to some people, they just don't understand.
You're not talking to dreamers.
Like my homeboy Rob, when I first quit my job and I started my LLC, Rose Enterprise, LLC, we on the map.
That's $5 I'm gonna charge him.
I got you too. But when I first started my LLC, I explained it to Rob. He was like, "So you gonna quit your job?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yep." He was like, "So what you gonna do?" I'm like, "I'm gonna do my stocks." He was like, "But what if it don't work out?"
Niggas gonna have to.
I don't know.
Work out.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but what you gonna do about this, or this? I'm gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So I move. My level of faith that I have in myself and God is low key scary. It's borderline blind faith. I just wake up.
You need blind faith.
Yeah, you need it, bro.
I just be jumping. I don't. And it just works out. It honestly
it happens every time. Anytime you just get up and do something, that should always be the best.
Literally, that's my man has been sitting here telling us exactly about how just the opportunity presenting itself and how you have to take advantage of it. You just take that fucking chance.
See, listen, he could have fought back with his mom and came.
He could have came right back on.
Oh God,
could have came right back on.
He was like, you know what, Mom? I'm gonna stay out here. Shit. Make it shake.
I'm gonna make something happen,
He said, I ain't gonna call y'all back up and be like, I'm coming home. Make it happen.
Yeah, Mom, couldn't work. No, you fuck this on my couch.
I'm
out here now.
Oh God, I thugged it out. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like it was a stressful thug out neither. I'm still having a bomb ass time.
That's the thing, bro. Because when you're doing it for yourself, it never feels like work.
I'm having a bomb ass time. I'm going out weekends. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to homecomings. I'm going to basketball games.
$5 drink. You have $5 to spend the whole weekend. How you spend $5 in a weekend?
In a whole weekend, bro. Like, come on now. It was crazy. Now, mind you, I've done some crazy things that I never thought I would have done. But like, I would, if I was to do it all over again, I would do it twice.
You see what I'm saying?
I would do it twice. You can't beat that experience. And mind you, even when stuff is going on back home, it's like I feel for you, but I have to stick this out.
You have to see what's gonna come.
I gotta see what's gonna come. Like and especially with what's been going on, especially in our group, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shout out the ones that's gone, that's not with us right now.
That first episode was for her.
You know what I'm saying? But like when stuff like that happens to you, I'm like, even with my own personal family, even with my friends, I'm 0 for 12. I've lost 12 of my friends from high school. Dang. That I've personally grown up with. Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm too young to not risk this chance. You know what I'm saying?
Said this to me, like I was messing with this one crazy joint, and he was like, "Bro, I'm too young for regrets."
Literally, I'm too young for.
You said I said that?
You said that to me. We was talking about her.
You don't even remember your own words. My boy was spanked. My boy was spanked. My boy was burnt.
Burnt up, right?
He's like, damn, I'm spitting.
I'm like, bro, yeah, you said that, yeah, bro.
I was like, yeah, bro, you don't remember that?
Nah, bro, last time I just be talking, bro. I just be talking. It be how I'm feeling. You know how you like.
Yeah.
It's how you just say what you feeling, but like you not thinking nothing about it. Like that's just how it be.
And
like,
go ahead.
I was looking for what the situation was, cause I was like, personally, I wouldn't even let this shit get this far. Like.
But in the sense of what you was talking about, Savion, I feel like this exactly once you get out of high school, that's when kind of like real life starts. Niggas be like 18, but like not 18, 20. Like when you touch 20, bro,
that's
this is still like you're not grown, but nah, nigga, you on your own.
Yeah.
If you choose to, you are on your own. And experiencing death of people that we've grown up with. Like I could say I've known some of the people in my friend group for 8+ years now.
Literally.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And
a lot of people can't say that.
A lot of people can't say that, but to say that those people that I've known for 8+ years are gone now too.
Literally.
And knowing how young we are, it's like, don't look at me crazy for saying these outlandish things, bro, because this is what's in my heart.
Like,
and
literally.
I'm seeing what's, like, this shit could end, so I'm gonna at least try.
Yeah. Like, every time I come back home, I'm like, yo, what are we doing? I need to at least lay eyes on you. I tell that to everybody. I gotta at least lay eyes on you, because I don't know. I'm gonna say important. The things I say because I don't know when the next day is. I don't know what's gonna happen to me, you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared. People be scared to hide their emotions and stuff. I'll be like, nah, bro. I love, bro. I got a big heart, bro. I'ma love you, bro.
That's how you know you're human.
If you need something, you know what I'm saying? I might not got it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm still working out, but I can help. I can help you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, help you get to it.
I can lead you to the right people that can help you. You know what I'm saying?
Your network is the network.
The networking. You know what I'm saying?
Network. Yeah.
Networking, but like, I don't want to. You never know when your next day is, so you just gotta.
All right, so
you gotta live like you're gonna die tomorrow. That's how I wake up in the morning.
It's the best way to do it, I guess.
Just keep fucking living.
You just keep on pushing.
And speaking on that, bro,